help out. Sit, Oity. Are you doing well today? Are you happy? Do you want to ask me? Sit, Oity. Well, do you know what? I'm feeling a little bit triste today. When we finished finding out which day of the week it is and having a look at our Tywydd, I've got somebody who's come to see you, and I think when you meet our friend, you might feel a bit triste too. Oh dear me. Well, we have been in our homeschool for Monday. Today is Tuesday. Down, beginning with a t. Tuesday. We'll pop Tuesday up here. We're still in the month of June, and yesterday was the 15th. Today is the 16th. Can you hear a clue in the word 16 to tell you which number comes with my number 1? A 1 and which number? 16. It's a number 6. Down the loop and draw the hoop. So it is Tuesday, the 16th of Mehefin, or June, the 16th of June. Now we did have some beautiful haylog yesterday, and then we had more stormies. I want to slip my Tywydd heddiw. Let's see. Wyntog, Bwrw glaw, Gymylog, haylog a gymylog, haylog, Bwrw eira, stormus. Slip my Tywydd heddiw. Da iawn. Well done. Right, well that's our jobs out the way for this morning. I'm going to just pop these over here because there's somebody I would like you to meet, and I think you might feel a little bit sad meeting this person just like me. Okay, very careful. Come on. There we go. Okay. Right, just come and sit up here. I'll move our board out of the way. Don't need that for now. And you can say Bore da to the boys and girls. Now, I have got a friend here who has come to us all the way from the sea. This is Sally Seal. And Sally Seal lives off the Welsh coast out in the sea. But there's something wrong with Sally Seal. Do you think you can tell what it is? Have a look at her. What's happened to Sally Seal? Yes, she has got something stuck around her neck. Now Sally Seal, luckily somebody spotted her out in the sea and she came ashore, and they brought her here so that we can help her. Because poor Sally Seal, while she's been swimming about in the sea, has got this stuck around her neck. Do you think we can help her to get it off? It must be hurting her, and I bet she can't eat properly with this all around her neck. Okay, hold still, Sally. We'll do it very gently. Oh, nearly there. There you go. Oh, look. Do you think she feels better now? I think she probably does too. I'm going to let her come and have a little swim in this water that I've just popped here. There you go, Sally. In you go. Oh dear. Does anybody know what this is? Now you might see these when you buy fruit. Sometimes Satsumas come in these from the supermarket. It's a plastic net bag. And somehow this plastic from somebody's shopping has ended up in the sea. And it has caused a big problem for Sally Seal. If we hadn't got that off, she would have died. And the thing that makes me really sad is that Sally isn't the only creature in the sea who this has happened to. In fact, we have a big problem, because in our sea there is lots and lots and lots and lots of plastic like this. Now, I would like you this morning to just have a look around your house and see if you can find any bits of plastic in your house. I found some here, and I'm going to show you what I found. Just a few pieces of the things that I have used this week. In fact, I was putting my plastic recycling bag out today so that all my plastic can go and be broken down into tiny pieces and used again to make something new. And I noticed there was so much plastic in my recycling bag. It made me feel a bit sad. Because if I'm using lots of plastic, and all of us are using lots and lots of plastic, that's not very good for our world. Because it ends up sometimes making its way into the ocean and harming creatures like our friend Sally over there. Shall I show you what I found? And these are things I've only used in a few days. I found some yoghurt pots. I found a bottle that had some shower gel. I found more yoghurt pots, a lid from a takeaway I had, a lid from our butter, another one that had a toy inside, this big one that had strawberries in. All these pieces of plastic that I don't need, and I'm going to now be putting in my recycling. And it makes me so sad to think that some of this plastic might make its way into the ocean where Sally and all the other sea creatures live. Now, just imagine for poor Sally if she's swimming along and she spots this. Now this is a little piece of orange plastic. And to Sally, as this is bobbing along in the water, it might look a bit like a tasty fish. And so Sally, well, she might eat this, and would that be good for her to have plastic in her tummy? It wouldn't be. And shall I show you what happens with all that plastic in our sea? It's a little bit sad. Right, well, I'll let Sally stay in there and I'll just show you. So these bits of plastic end up sometimes blowing into the ocean, even if people don't mean them to. And they end up, once they're in the ocean, staying there for a long, 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 long time. They don't break down very quickly at all. They will be there for longer than we'll be alive. And then Sally and her friends are swimming along, and as the waves move in our ocean, all those bits of plastic are breaking down into smaller pieces. And then creatures like Sally, or like our fish here, will come along and they'll eat some of those little bits of plastic, and it will make them very poorly and they can die. Now, I know we're feeling very sad about that, but there is some good news, because there is something that you can do to help. Now, if you ask your grown-ups to try to buy less things with plastic in, that means that there's less chance that plastic will go into the ocean. And also, if you help to make people aware so that they're not buying lots and lots of things made from plastic, and if you tell them about what happens to the creatures in our ocean, then that will help too. So how about today, when you've had a look what plastic things you've got, how about you have a go at making a poster to help out our friends just like Sally? So I'm going to show you up on our board here the sort of poster you could make. So I am going to do some big writing on my poster, and you can get your grown-ups to help you with this. So I'm going to put no plastic no plastic. I'm going to do a big cross. And then I'm going to draw a picture with some waves on the ocean there. And I might even do a picture of a fish in the ocean there, maybe with a bit of plastic in its mouth. And if I make a poster like this and I put it up to show my family and friends, then they will remember that we need to be very, very careful how much plastic we're using, and we all need to try to stop that plastic ending up in our seas. So no plastic is what it says on my poster. See if you can make a poster to try to make people aware of all the plastic in our seas and to try to help in your own way. Okay? Hwyl fawr. Well, I will see you this afternoon. Please, please send me the pictures of your fantastic posters so I can see them all. See you later. Bye-bye.